Good afternoon, everyone. We wanted to give you a quick update on the golf course before the sun sets. Want to let you know about our plans for heights on fairways, tees, approaches, and greens. You've obviously been able to tell we've been raising our fairway heights and our tees heights up over the last 30 to 45 days, kind of preparing for the shorter days that we've been receiving and the colder air, kind of providing a little insulation going into the winter months. We'll continue mowing our tees and fairways monthly just to kind of clean them up and to smooth them out. And then our greens will be as needed moving forward. During our warm spells, we'll be mowing frequently. If not, we'll be rolling in between. On weekend play, we'll also be mowing rolling. You can tell that we've raised our heights on them gradually. We've been raising them about 5 thousandths a week for the last 30 days to get to our winter height, with our target speed being 10 to 10.5 during the week. In regards to our fairway colorant program this winter, we'll be incorporating that probably in the next 3 to 4 weeks as we reach for dormancy. We have some cold air this week with our coldest nights of the year so far this fall. And once everything goes dormant, we'll be increasing our pigment applications, followed by paint applications on fairways and tees, probably followed by another pigment application middle of February. We'll see how the weather treats us and how the colorant is lasting. So we're excited to be able to do that again this year, following up last year. We've also been working this fall establishing new seedlings in our fescue areas, planting in existing stands, as well as incorporating some new areas that you may have seen on 3, 7, and 14. We're looking at ways to reduce some of our exterior maintenance, so that way those areas don't take as long to maintain in season, and we can spend a little bit more labor hours on areas that we're missing, more time in places such as bunkers, more folks working on double cut and rolling on greens and other areas that we want to put more resources towards. In regards to our seating areas, we do ask that you please do your best to stay out of those areas with your carts, because the ceilings are immature and they are suspect to being damaged with cart traffic. You'll also notice some work on 18 in front of the tee boxes. We're working on preparing that area, getting cleaned up, getting it drained. We've been working on it over the last couple winters, and we're going to be incorporating the fescue in front of that teeing area and down in the swell, so it kind of ties into the fescues on 17 and 10 now. Some winter projects you'll see this winter that our team will be focusing on will be some drainage areas on number 2, number 4, and around 5T, as well as some green sides around 8, 12, and 13. We're also going to be replacing our irrigation yardage markers. We'll be shooting those and replacing those with new ones. We'll continue working on some of our biometric ponds around the golf course, cleaning those up for our seasonal mowings. And then we'll also be focusing on bunkers, continuing to work on liner, sand depths, and reestablishing some existing edges that have kind of grown in, and adding some new sand in certain bunkers. And also just keep in mind, as we go into the winter months and as we stay with single rider carts, please be mindful of where you entry and exit on the course. Some of those areas will be susceptible to damage due to repeat traffic, so please try to spread it out. But other than that, I'm going to pass over to Scott over on the practice facility and let him give you an update on our practice facility over there. Thank you.
Thanks, Matt, and good afternoon, members. One change to your range experience this winter will be the utilization of our lower tee box. As you can see, we've overseeded it with ryegrass in efforts to allow you to utilize the space on weekends only throughout the winter. We know this was something that the membership has asked for in years past. This is going to be our first attempt at it. Hopefully it works out as Matt and I expect. And then moving into the 2021 winter, we'll be able to utilize more of the upper tee box as well. One thing to note is we will be limiting the yardage that you can hit off of this tee box at 225 yards to ensure we're not losing the range balls. Again, thanks for all your support this year, and Matt and his team, thank you very much for all your efforts. You guys have done a great job.